Hi, my name is Michaela Lefebvre, and I'm the Marketing and Media Relations Coordinator at Sainte-Marie among the Hurons. Sainte-Marie is a living history museum that is reproducing an era from 1639 to 1649 here in Midland, Ontario. And it's the story of a French Jesuit mission, men who were trying to convert the people of the Huron-Wendat Nation, so the First Nation that was here at that time. So when you come to Sainte-Marie, it is a full living history museum experience. You enter, you watch an introductory video, you get to experience the past, walk through historical buildings, meet our cows, our pigs, our chickens, our historical interpreters, our gardens. And then you sort of finish up with access to our restaurant and our indoor museum. So it's something that you can do with your family. If you're interested in history, it's a great place to check out. And we're open every day until Thanksgiving Monday, 10 to 5. So come on by and visit us. But today I'm here to talk about a very important day for all Canadians, and that is the National Day for Truth and Reconciliation. So on September 30th, this is a national opportunity to remember victims and survivors of Canada's residential school system. So here at Sainte-Marie, we're offering an opportunity for learning, for reflection, and particularly about the legacy of residential schools. And we're doing that in multiple ways. So there's a free day of learning here at the historic site on September 30th. And there's also free online learning led by First Nations people available from September 16th to October 4th. For the in-person day of learning, we're open actually from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. and that is because we're starting the day with a sunrise ceremony. So we're inviting local Post Life First Nation member Troy Maneg to lead a sunrise ceremony with usually some prayer, some song. We stand in a circle, we greet the sun, set intentions for the day. And then after that, there'll be a guided tour of the historic site that's more axed on Indigenous perspectives and Indigenous history. And then at 8:15, we have a raising of the survivor flag, so an important new symbol for remembering survivors of residential schools. And then for the rest of the day, we've provided sort of multiple opportunities across the historic site and inside our indoor museum. Here we're in our 94 Calls to Action exhibit, just to reflect on the difficult legacies of residential schools and also the way forward. How can we all support truth and reconciliation as Canadians? So there'll be opportunities to hear voices of survivors, where one of our own Indigenous interpreters, Marilyn Hopkins, is going to be here speaking about her Indian day school experiences. We'll also have recordings from the National Commission for Truth and Reconciliation throughout our historical buildings. And then there is also an exhibit, in addition to this one, which goes over the 94 calls to action from the Commission and how we as a nation need to move forward to heal with First Nations people. There'll be another exhibit on the historic site outlining the completed calls to action. So there are only 13 completed of the 94. And then there'll be other opportunities, like we'll have a large map that you can explore about North American treaties. We'll have some healing teas available. So if you're looking for a way to learn about the history of residential schools in Canada and do your part in moving forward, this is a really good opportunity just to kind of learn, reflect, hear from First Nations people, and yeah, do your part. So if you can't attend in person on September 30th, we have an excellent opportunity for online learning. You can learn about it on our website, saintemaryamongthehurons.on.ca. Again, it's free, you just have to register. From September 16th to 30th, we'll have some really specific videos that introduce the topic of residential schools and allyship. September 30th is a live event, an online event that begins at 10 a.m. with an opening ceremonies and features several Indigenous leaders' voices. So we have, for example, author Michelle Good, who wrote Five Little Indians. We have local leaders, Dr. Cynthia Wesley Eskimo, and Sherry Lawson of Rama First Nation will be speaking about missing and murdered Indigenous women. So if you're looking for a way to further your understanding on this really important modern day challenge that we have as a nation, that is a really good online safe space to do it. And then after September 30th, all the videos will be available on demand from October 1st to October 4th. So yeah, we hope you'll check it out. The National Day for Truth and Reconciliation on September 30th was created by the federal government as a way to commemorate, it's a day of mourning in a way for these survivors and victims of Canada's residential school system. And it was created as a day on what was formerly known as Orange Shirt Day, because the Truth and Reconciliation Commission of Canada put it as call to action number 80. So it's something that First Nations people have told us as a nation we need to observe as a way to move forward. So I think all Canadians, regardless of whether you're a newcomer, you're a settler, or even a First Nations person, it's a good day to pause and remember the harmful legacies of residential schools, and to also remember that there's lots of work to do to move forward and to heal relationships with First Nations people. So wherever you are on September 30th, I hope you'll take a moment to pause, to reflect, and to do your part on the National Day for Truth and Reconciliation.